This is Cheyenne Valentine back today again with a new episode. Today's episode, I want to talk about a subject that is near and dear to my heart. And this is basically about non-black women, and excuse my language, fucking with black women because they are interested in or are dating black men. A lot of black women have experienced this, and I had a young lady write me an email wanting me to address this. I want to shout out to her. We're going to get into it. I've done a couple videos about this before. I'm going to probably link them in the description box, but we're going to get into this. So get some popcorn and relax and listen, right? I'm going to read her email. But before I do this, I want to say to the black men, oh, you all, they are actually cutting the grass outside, and oh my God, like, I've tried to do this video so many times, and I hope you all can hear me. Let me move. Okay, I'm just gonna have to speak louder. They're out there cutting the grass. But anyway, so before I get into it, I want to say to the black men who think that I'm just making this video because I'm obsessed with non-black women dating black men, that is not the case. That is not the case at all. This was a requested video, and I think people think that non-black women are very docile and innocent and they don't bother black women and that we're the aggressor. That is not true. In a lot of cases, when they are interested in or dating black men, they do like to, fuck with black women. And I'm going to get into the reasons why they're doing this. So let me read the email first. And she wrote me a couple things, but I'm going to break it down into parts and I'm going to address each part. So let's go. She says, what is the best way to act when a non-black woman is trying to passively, aggressively rub it in my face that she's dating a black guy, not knowing that I'm dating a black guy too, but I don't tell my business at work? I had a coworker do this. I had a coworker do this, and the funny thing is, she isn't really dating this guy. He smashed and tossed her. She even made sure to mention that black men love her extra fat. And I believe her, young lady. I believe because black men are known worldwide for liking women with extra weight on them. Black men are known worldwide for accepting non-black women who are overweight when their own race of men won't accept them. So I believe you. She says she's not fat, just on the chubby side, very squared shape. I will say that, yeah, you might not consider her fat, but this non-black woman's race of men do consider her fat. If she's chubby and ill-built, her race of men do not find her to be chubby. To other races of men, it's fat. We in the black community, chubby and ill-built might just be considered just chubby and ill-built, but to other races of men, a chubby woman that's squared shape, like you said she is, it's considered fat. So she's fat to her race of men. Okay, fat to another race of men seems to be acceptable to a black man. So anyway, that's besides the point. Okay, so and then she gets into something else that I'm going to address later. Okay, let's first deal with this, right? I want to go back to when you said that she's dating a black guy and rubbing it in my face, but she doesn't know that I'm dating a black guy. So you basically are saying that she's trying to rub in your face that she's dating a black guy, but she does not even know that you are dating a black guy. So why would she think that you would care, or why does she think that you would be angry? I'm gonna tell you why. Because she does not have to know you're dating a black guy. She does not even have to know that you're in a relationship. In her mind, black women prefer black men. Black women are not known for wanting other races of men. Black women are known worldwide for preferring black men. This is a fact. They're just known for that. We're not known for wanting other races of men as much. Really, no other race of women is. Well, I'm not gonna get into that. Black women, let me stick to this. Black women are not really known for just collectively desiring other races of men. Now, black men are known worldwide for liking non-black women, particularly white women. It's always a joke going around that black men like fat white women. Okay, that didn't come from nowhere, because black men are more some black men, let me go back. Some, I'm not saying all. Some black men are more open to dating women with extra weight on them. So, let's get to this woman. First of all, she assumes that you like black men. She assumed that you're dating a black guy. That's why she's trying to rub it in your face, because she feels like that's something that you would be mad about. She assumes that you are into black men. So when she tells you, oh, I'm dating a black guy, well, not dating, but I had sex with this black guy, and when she says that, oh, they like black guys like that, they like me being fat, she's excited about it because see, her race of men don't want her ill built ass. Excuse my language. They don't want her. Okay, they're not gonna tolerate that. And I don't know what race she is because you just said she was non-black, so I don't know if she's, you know, white, Asian, Indian, Hispanic, but it don't even matter. She's not black. Other races, now this is my opinion, black men, Hispanic men to me are more open to women who have extra weight on them. Once again, black and Hispanic men are more open to women that has extra weight on them. But black men are more open than any other race. Of all the races of men, from what I can see, black men are way more open to extra weight on a woman. And that means they're more open to it on a black woman and another race of woman. See, black women are used to black men being okay with them having extra weight on them, if you have extra weight on you. Other races of women are not accustomed to that as much, especially maybe white women, Asian women, Indian women, and even some Hispanic men. Like I said, Hispanic men are a little bit open, they're a little bit more open to extra weight too, but black men by far are way more open to it than even Hispanic men. That's from what I can see. And so other races of women, they're not used to their men being okay with that. So with this woman, she's excited that she has found a male that is allowing her to be herself, that's allowing her to be ill built and shaped like SpongeBob, and allowing her to look like a egg, and okay with her egg shape. See, she's shocked by that. She's excited. She's happy. And look, women want attention, and women want to be loved and desired. So with a woman, the fact that this man, even though he smashed and dashed or whatever, he still chased her down for sex. And so for most women, when a man is hounding you or trying to get with you sexually, you assume that he's really attracted to your physicality. You assume that he likes your face and your body. So that's why she's like, oh, black guys, you know, they like my extra fat. She's happy about that. So initially, she probably was not even into black men. She might have thought they were cute, but that probably wasn't who she was into. Now she is, though. She's into black men now. And so what does that mean for you and other black women and women like me? That means that we're a target now. See, so with women, most women are competitive. You got to understand, she's a woman first. And women usually are competing for the available men, correct? So in her mind, when she was dating her race of men and other men, she was competing with women of her own race for those men. She wasn't really worried about trying to make a black woman jealous and all that. Now it's different because now she's fixated on black people. Because now she's fixated on black men. Because now she's realized, oh, I can be my fat, sloppy self. And make no mistake, yeah, she might be chubby and ill built, but to her race of men, she's fat and sloppy. So we're going to go with fat and sloppy. Because she's fat and sloppy, she didn't ever think that a guy would even be that. The way black men can be, some black men can be very aggressive. She's probably like excited right now, like, oh my God, they really like my fat and my extra pounds. So her target right now is black men. By default, us as black women, we get thrown in the bash because now she's competing with black men. And she's going up against black women. That's how her mind is working. She's like, okay, if black men are interested in me, I have to compete with black women for him. So now she's going to be pressed about black women. Now you're going to be a focal point to her. In addition, she assumes that you like black men and that you're going to be mad about her dating black men, and she wants to rub it in your face. So you might say, but why is she doing this? And like I said, she's doing this because you are her competition for black men. That's how she sees it. Non-black women can be very competitive. People assume that they're not. They want to put it all on black women and say that we're the competitive ones, we're the aggressive ones. But in actuality, black women can be aggressive. We know that. But other races of women can be aggressive too and very competitive. Also, she's a woman like any other woman. She likes attention. Okay, so since she has seen that black men are the ones that's giving her attention because of her body type and she can be herself, her fat self with them, then now her focal point is attracting black men. And now she's probably going to get into the black culture, not try to emulate it per se, but she's gonna be fixated on black women now and black men, because now she can be a star. She can be a big fish in a small pond, because some black men are actually colorists and they will actually put a fat woman a fat non-black woman on a pedestal over a black woman. Now she's going to start to learn that. And so in her mind, she would just rather compete against the black women for black men than to go and compete with women who are in shape in her own race, for her race of men. See, it's easy for her to compete for the black men because black men, some of them, their standards aren't that high, and they will accept some women with fat on them. And so she's found this out. Let's see. Now you said how to deal with her. This is kind of I'm gonna say this is a no win situation in a sense, unless you're gonna play dirty. And I'm gonna tell you why, because we gotta understand something. She assumes that you like black men, and I don't know if she like you said, you don't talk about your relationship or whatever, and whether she knows you in a relationship or not. She assumes that if you have a boyfriend that he's black. I'm assuming you're black, okay? Because she assumes that black women like black men. We got to remember this. Non-black women assume that black women prefer black men, and that black women are going to be upset if a non-black woman is dating a black guy. So she wants to upset you. So the only way, if you want to play dirty, the only way to get her off of you and to make her, because she's trying to get a fix. She's a very immature, pathetic individual, and she's doing this, purposely to fuck with you, because she feels like you prefer black men and that you're going to be upset about her dating him. And then her bragging about them liking your extra fat and all that. See, she's excited. She has found somebody to accept her ill-built ass, okay? Excuse my language. I'm gonna be cursing a lot in this video. Y'all know I don't like to use profanity, but yeah, I'm gonna have to in this video. So I wrote down a couple things you could do. It would be great if you could show her a picture of a non-black guy and say that and start bragging on him, saying yeah, and lie and say he's your boyfriend. This is one thing you could do. You could show her a picture, and like I said, you might not want to even go through all this. You can, but I'm just saying, if you want to play the game with her, you can show her a picture of a non-black guy and talk about how fine he is and how you all are dating. Or you could just talk about how you, or whenever she starts to talk about how black men like her ill-builtness and brag about, whenever she tries to brag about black guy, you can, and this might be kind of hateful, you can start talking about how you don't like black men. You're like, oh, you like black guys? Like, oh yeah, I used to date black guys, but they don't really do it for me like that. They broke and they just now, and look, not all black men are broke, obviously. But you can start, since she want to play dirty, you can start playing dirty by talking, shit about black men and how you don't want to date them. Or if you don't want to be degenerate in that way and put down your own race, you can just, instead of focusing on black men, act like they don't exist. Just keep talking about non-black men. Talk about how handsome they are. If you could get a picture of a non-black guy and show it to her in your phone and say, yeah, I'm dating him. Or what would be even better, and you probably don't want to go to this extreme, I would, but find a non-black guy who's attractive and make an agreement with him and have him come up to your job in the parking lot and make sure she's coming out and be like, yeah, this is my boyfriend, and make sure he looks good, and y'all be all over each other. And you might say, what would be the point of this? This would show her that you don't fucking like black men, so you don't care about her sucking black dick. You don't give a damn. I'm about to get aggressive in this video, y'all. You need to show her that you don't care. See, she thinks that you like black men because you're a black woman. She thinks that you're going to be upset about her union and her sucking black dick, okay? You got to understand this. So you have to show her that you don't care. The only way to show her is that you have to let her know, I'm not even interested in black men. And it's gonna be difficult because I think your boyfriend is black, and if she found out your boy, and that's the thing, if you was to do this, you would have to keep it from her that your boyfriend's black. So this is why this will be kind of tricky, because if your boyfriend's ever come up to the job and all that, then that's gonna screw this whole thing up. Okay, now if you don't want to go that dirty, so like I said again, you could show a picture on your phone to her of a non-black guy. You could talk highly of non-black men. Or you could bring a non-black guy up to the job and be all over him and pretend like he's your boyfriend. Now, you might not want to do these three things because you actually do have a boyfriend that has came up to your job. So the next thing you could do, since you do have a boyfriend and he's black, you could just brag about how other races of men like your body type and how they like how you look. You could just don't even bring up black men. Just talk about, oh, black guys like that. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. And you're like, well, yeah, other, white guys or Asian guys or Hispanic guys, man, they always try to talk to me. And oh my God. And like, I would literally come up with some fake text messages or something, and like, once again, pull up a picture of an attractive non-black guy and show like him, like if you could show him DMing you saying you look good and all that, like I would do that, and I'll just keep talking about how non-black men find me to be attractive, or I keep talking about how I find non-black men to be attractive. But you talking about how non-black men are attractive probably won't work as good, because she knows that this black guy was chasing her and had sex with her, and that validates her. So the way this could work, it would be good if she could see a message that a non-black guy sent you talking about how fine you are, and even if you have to make up the message or fake it, make a fake message and show her on your phone where a non-black guy's DMing you talking about how beautiful you are and how he want to take you out and want to spend some money on you, or just how he want to get with you so bad. I'm sorry. Other than that, I don't really see no way out of this, or just ignore her when she's talking, because see, she's doing this purposely. This is how these pieces of trash act. And see, she's doing this because she has decided that black men are going to be her new target. Black men are going to be the men that she's going to pursue. And so in her mind, she has to compete with black women. Now she wants to, fuck with black women and throw it in their face because she assumes black women like black men. She don't have to ever see your boyfriend. She does not even have to ever know that you're in a relationship. She just assumes because you're a black woman that you like black men. And that's why she's doing this. Okay. The only way for you to flip it on her is she has to know that you don't like black men. But that's going to be difficult because you have a black boyfriend, and your boyfriend, I think, came up to your job one time. So she's going to find out you have a black boyfriend. She might not. If you want to risk it and pretend like your boyfriend is not black, like I said, show her a picture of a non-black guy and lie and say he's your boyfriend. Either have a non-black guy come up to the job and make sure you plan it to where she's outside at the same time and y'all be all over each other. And when she asks you who he is, she's like, that's my boyfriend. I told you I don't like black guys. Also, you could talk shit about black men, or if you don't want to go that self-hating route, just talk about how you find non-black men to be really attractive. Talk about how they all over you, how they keep sweating you, how they want you. And then if you could show some text messages or some DMs between a non-black guy to you where he's talking about how he want to get with you, want to take you out. By you doing this, it's gonna make her bag off because she can't get her fix with you because you don't give a damn. You have to prove to her that you don't care. The way because see her thing, she's getting off to the fact that a man of because most people are used to people of their own race pursuing them. But when someone when someone is pursuing you and they are not of your race, it makes it seem like you're like all that. So she want to make it seem to you like she's all that she has men of your race pursuing her. That's validating her fat ass, okay? So in order for her not to get the validation from you, she has to see that you are in the same situation that she is in, meaning that you are getting men, and what would be even great if you could get men of her race. So if she's Asian, white, or whatever race she is, if you can get a guy of her race to come up to the job and be all over you, or a picture of him and your phone say you're dating him, or say men of her race is stalking you and all over you, and you can show the DMs, that would really work because that would flip it on her. She's trying to make you feel like, she's the shit and that you're not. That your race of men, is all over her. You have to show her that her race of men want you. Once you do that, listen to me. I've seen this in person. I've seen black women go through this. I've been through this in other black women. I know it was a white girl at a job I worked at. She was talking to a biracial woman. And the biracial woman, she preferred black guys. And a white girl said to her, man, they love me. And she said, who? She said, black men, they love me. And she said, well, where they at? Well, who is these black men? She said, they love me. They do that kind of crap. They do it because they feel it's going to get underneath your skin. The only way to flip it on them is whatever race she is to brag about how her race of men is all over you. But you got to prove it though. You just saying that, let's say she's a white girl, you just saying that white guys want you ain't enough. If she haven't seen a white guy chasing you, she hasn't seen any DMs from a white guy to you, or she hasn't seen you outside of work in a parking lot all over white dude, I'm saying if she's white, whatever race she is, you gotta show her that the race of men her race of men is after you, and then talk about how they like your body type. If she's a white girl, be like, yeah, white guys, they love my body type. My man, these white dudes be chasing me. Look at this right here. Do unto her as she's doing unto you. Like I said, since you have a black boyfriend and you don't want to get yourself in no trouble, I would just brag about men of her race wanting me, and I would fake I would fake a DM, a text message, and I would have a picture of a white dude, and I would show her the DM and text message of him saying to me how fine I am and all that. And every time she bring up how black men all that and how they want her, I bring up how her race of men all that and won't you. I wouldn't even talk shit about black men. Matter of fact, you could if you want to make it like you can't stand them, but if you don't want to go that route, because you notice that she not talking crap about her race of men, don't even talk bad about black men. Actually, just keep talking about her race of men and how they want you. And show a fake text message or DM of a man of her race who's attractive. Show the picture of him. Fake. I know people can fake the DM and text messages some kind of way. Alter it to where when you show it to her, he talking about how fine she is and all that. That's the best you can do, because this is a tricky situation. Okay, and I know what she's doing. And I just explained to you what she's doing and why. You're her competition for black men. She wanna brag about how your race of men want her and all over her to make you feel like shit. Okay. You gotta show her that her race of men want you and that you don't give a damn about black men. All right. Now I'm gonna get to the other part of the message. She also wrote me and said, when I'm in public, I want to talk about how when I'm in public, an interracial couple, both the guy and girl, would try to get my attention. One time I was grocery shopping and this black man with his interracial son kept walking behind me and talking louder to get my attention, even when I would move. It was so obvious. I usually ignore them and act like I'm in my own little world and don't see them. Is this the right protocol, or should I say hi because they clearly want my attention? No, you're doing the right thing. You have to ignore them. I'm explaining to you why. With some black men and non-black women, okay, they assume that you hate their union. They assume that you're a hater. They assume that you don't want them to be together. And I've heard some black men who date non-black women talk about black women giving them dirty looks, making nasty comments. You don't want to ever be that black woman, because that's feeding into what they think about you anyway. They want you to act an ass. Okay, excuse my language. They want you to act a donkey. Okay. So you are doing the right thing. Ignore them. Act like they don't exist. Now, don't go out your way to ignore them, because then that'll be making it. I see this. Okay, the way you want to ignore this kind of situation when an interracial couple is fucking with you, you want to ignore them like as if they don't exist, to where like them being together is not a big deal, which is not. Love is love, right? So you want to look at them and treat them like you would treat anybody else, like you don't give a damn. Don't go out of your way to ignore them when it's obvious. So if you all happen to make eye contact, then just smile at them like you would do. Treat them like you would treat anybody else, but do not stare at them. Do not give them, because see, the reason why he keeps talking, the reason why he was talking loud behind you, wanted you to see his interracial son and all that, they want you to see them, because they assume once you see them you're going to get upset. They assume once you see them you're going to get upset. They want you to see them. This is the key. So if you act like you don't see them, you're not giving them their fix. Now, once they know that you have seen them, what you do in that, once you have seen them, they know you have seen them, that's going to play a part in how they feel. So I'm going to give you a prime example. I have a video that I'm probably going to link in the description box where I was at the gym. It was like last year at Planet Fitness, and me and a black girl was on a treadmill. But I was on one treadmill. It was an empty treadmill between us. Then there was a black girl. An interracial couple got in front of me, and it was a basic looking white girl. She had a little bit of weight on her. She wasn't fat. She's like chubby, and the black guy was average looking. And they stood right in front of my treadmill, and she opened up her arms and she had him wrap her fat stomach up so her stomach could sweat. They could have did that, in front of the locker rooms, but they want to get right in front of me and this black girl. But they really want to target me because they could see me from behind. I guess I was cute, so they really want to fuck with me. So I noticed I wouldn't even give them eye contact, and I kept looking up at the TV, and I noticed the white girl turned and stared at me to see was I looking at her. I wanted to bust her in the face because I knew she was doing it purposely, but I said, you know what? No, I'm going to handle this the way that it should be handled. I ignored them, and they got on a treadmill in front of me. So the whole time I got the privilege of looking at this broad's ass. Her thighs was rubbing. As her thighs was going back and forth, the material of her pants had broken, and so you could see the white meat coming out of it. And her inner thighs was rubbing, so the material had bust open, and then her white meat, her pale meat, was coming through the pants and all that. And I'm like, hey, I just laughed to myself. So what happened was the other black girl who was on my left side, she walked off. Now, how I knew they did this purposely was, most people, most protocol at the gym, you don't want to get right beside a person on the treadmill or elliptical machine. You usually want your space. So when they got in front of us, I turned to my left and it was like 30 empty treadmills on the other side of the gym. So I knew right then they purposely wanted to get in front of me and this black girl, especially want to get in front of me. And so what they wanted to do was they knew I saw them, because see, once they got in front of me, they knew for a fact that I saw them. So they thought I was going to get angry and walk away. You got to try to think how this person's going to react and what they want from you. So I knew they got in front of me because they wanted me to be upset. Why would I be upset about two people I don't know? I don't care that y'all interracial couple. I don't even know y'all. I'm not mad about black men dating white women. Just like there's black women who date black white men. Who cares? We're all humans, right? But they assume black women don't like the shit. Excuse my language. So therefore, they do it purposely, some of them. So what I did was, they were on the treadmill working out. She was all over him, touching his head, got right in front of me. I said, I'm not getting off this treadmill until they get off. Because I know they want to run me off. They want me to be, they think I'm upset about their union. So they think if they was to get in front of me, I'm going to get pissed off and leave. No, sweetheart, I'm not mad about anything. I don't even know y'all. The dude didn't look like nothing and she didn't look like nothing either. I don't even know these people. Like, they see, interracial couples think that people don't like them being together. So they always want to talk about people fucking with them. Excuse my language, but I'm just going to be cursing y'all. So in this video, they think that people are upset about their union. So it's like they want to get you before you get them. Mind you, I don't even know these people. I didn't say anything to them. I don't even, who cares about them being an interracial couple? I mean, if they love each other, but black women, with black women, we get the brunt of this, because part of the reason why they do this, because black men talk, I'm gonna tell y'all, black men talk shit about black women to they non-black women. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. They talk major shit about us to them. And this is the problem. They talk crap about black women in their music. They uphold other races of women, especially white women. So it puts us, remember Santana saying that, black men treat Hispanic women especially good and all that. See, where did they get that from? Because some black men are doing this. So what happens is, when they get with a black man, women can be very competitive. Any race of woman can be very competitive, and women can be very hateful, and they want to throw in your face that they with your race of men because they assume you want him. See, women always want to be with somebody that they feel another person want. Women can be hateful like that. Instead of enjoying their mate, they want you to hate that they're with this person because they assume you hate that. So when they were on the treadmill in front of me, I said, I know they want me to walk off and leave because they assume I'm going to be mad about it. And I'm going to storm off. So the other girl eventually left. I said, I'm going to stay on here until I'm not getting off this treadmill until they get off. So look, guess what happened? When they got off and they turned around, the black guy turned and saw me, his whole face dropped. Because he saw I didn't leave. Because let me tell you something, sir. You don't look like shit, and neither your fucking girlfriend. Okay? And I ain't going no motherfucking where, because I look better than both of y'all put together. Okay? And that's why y'all got in front of me. Okay, she especially, and then for her to have him wrap her fat stomach in front of me and then look up at me to see my reaction, like what is that about? Why are you worried about me? Like, I'm saying, it's sad as a black woman that you're out and about by yourself, working out, doing whatever, and these interracial couples, the black men and non-black women, especially when they were white girl, love fucking with you, staring at you, bothering you, wanting your fucking attention. Why don't they just leave black women alone? Black men claim they don't want black women. You're dating non-black women. Leave us the fuck alone, but they can't do that. Okay, I've been messed with multiple times in this situation. That's why I'm so passionate about this topic. So when they get off the treadmill, the black dude turned to me and saw me. He looked shocked that I was still on the treadmill. He looked defeated. He looked defeated because he knew what that meant. He knew that meant I didn't give a fuck, that you ain't shit, your girlfriend ain't shit. And I know y'all purposely got in front of me and this black girl because y'all thought we was gonna be upset, but I'm not upset about anything. I don't even know you, sir. You don't look like shit. I bet you your dick is small, and I bet you ain't got no goddamn money. Your girlfriend like trash. Her fat is coming out. The meat then busted through her workout pants and is rubbing against each other. She on glasses, a ponytail. He was jogging at one point. She tried. The whole time she was walking, she was holding on to the handlebars. And then she tried to jog like he did, but her out of shape ass couldn't, so she had to stop jogging. Then she had on a hoodie because she's trying to cover up her fat and all that, but that's neither here nor there. The bottom line is, they thought they was going to stop something. But when he got off that treadmill and turned and saw me still there saying, I'm not leaving. Seeing y'all together does not disgust me. Seeing you two together, I don't even know you, dude, or your girlfriend. I don't even know y'all. Great couple. I don't know y'all. You're not nobody I want to fuck, so I don't. You're not handsome, so why would I care? But they want want you to care, young lady. They want you to care about their you, and that's why they're gonna keep bothering you. So the best protocol, like I said, when he turned to see me on that trail, man, he looked defeated. He had a stunned look on his face. Then he looked at me. I still didn't even look at him. I glanced at him when he turned around. He looked and he just put his head and he looked defeated. Sweetheart, you ain't shit, dude. And how I know you ain't shit, the fact that I know you got issues with black girls because one of y'all decided to get in front of me and this black woman to fuck with us because you thought we would be mad. Okay, that shows how immature and pathetic you are. You are black. Some black men that date non-black women. The non-black women he's dating and him, they are obsessed with black women. They want to make you mad. They feel that you give a damn. And how I feel about it at this point, people, I wouldn't even care if all black men dated non-black women and all black women dated non-black men. We could just do it like that because I really don't give a damn at this point. Because if people date people to try to fuck with another race of person, their own race, I look at you as pathetic and beneath me. That you would go through that extreme. If you love somebody just for them, why would it matter what the opposite gender of your race thought about it? And why are you assuming that black women give a damn? So you're doing the right protocol. Ignore them, but don't overly ignore them. Like I said, if you happen to make eye contact with them, smile. Don't go out your way to not talk to them. If you all just happen to be in line together and they're talking and it's an interesting subject, you could jump into the conversation. That's gonna throw them off. I did that before. Well, I didn't go that extreme, but I was in the grocery store with my boyfriend one time, and it was a white girl and a black guy, and they had a little interracial baby. And notice two black women. Sometimes with some black men and non-white women, when they're together, they'll feel either they'll try to fuck with you or they'll feel uncomfortable around you. They tense up. And so when they got near me, they tensed up. And I said, do you all know? I leaned over to get something. I said, oh, excuse me. And I smiled at him. I said, can I get that? And the white girl looked stunned. And I smiled at them and I got it. And I remember this when I was a work study student, it was a black, he was African, he was a math tutor, and he was married to a white girl. She's actually a cute white girl. And I mean, one day she came in and I signed her in, and I was nice towards her, and she seemed kind of shocked because she knew I knew that those two were married and dating, and so she was shocked. And see, I like to do stuff like that because I'm letting them like you're no different. You're not special. Like sometimes interracial couples think that they the shit, they special when they come into a room. Oh, I'm dating a black girl, I'm dating a white girl, I'm dating an Asian girl. Like they're gonna take the world by storm. Nobody gives a damn about y'all interracially dating. Like some interracial couples want people to be mad at them, and because that's attention. They like attention. And when you don't give them attention, it makes them angry. Two things. When you don't give them attention, you ignore them. They don't like that. And two, when you act nice towards them. I know you like, why do I have to do that? Like I said, you're doing the right thing. Keep ignoring them because the thing is they want you to see them. So when you act like you don't see them, they're like, damn, she didn't even see me. They want you to see them because they assume once you see them together, you're going to be upset. And so the first thing is try to act like you don't see them. Don't give them eye contact or nothing, but don't go out your way to make it obvious that you're ignoring them, because then they know that you're mad about it. So it's a balance here. So like for example, I was at Whole Foods the other day, and I got in line behind an interracial couple. It was a black guy and a white girl, and I was in line behind them. And so the white girl let her black boyfriend, I guess pay for the items, and then she kind of walked off and was looking at some things on the counter, and I seen that she turned and looked at me, and I did not give her eye contact. I was looking at the other cashier. I ignored her. Okay, now if we had happened to make eye contact, I would have smiled at her like I would have did anybody else. See, treat them like you would treat anybody else, because they want to feel special. They want to fuck with you. Trust me, they want your attention. I'm gonna link in the description box some videos where I talked about incidents with some white girls. Okay, and I'm gonna get to the next incident. So, okay, you're doing the right thing. Okay, keep ignoring them because they feel once you see them, the interracial couple, the guy and the girl, feel like once you see them, you're gonna be mad and you're gonna have a mad look on your face. You might make a comment. Act like you don't see them. But if it's a situation where it's obvious that you've seen them and y'all just have to make eye contact, smile at them. Okay, because that's gonna throw them off. Two things that's gonna throw them off when they want to fuck with you is you ignoring them, acting like you don't see them, and having a smile on your face. And if you make eye contact, smirking at them, that's gonna throw them off because they expect they ignorant, they low vibration. They expect you to actually be mad about two people you don't fucking know. They really do, and they assume that you like black men. Okay, next, you said Another thing I can't stand is regarding the workplace. A lot of white women are really intrusive and nosy. They'll ask me personal questions about my relationship. I had a white coworker who found me on Facebook and tried to add me. I believe she just wanted to see who my boyfriend was and how much money he makes. Mind you, I'm very aloof with her, so it's not like we were cool. Ever since my ex at the time picked me up in a nice car, that's when it all started. Okay, this is a good one right here. This is a good one. Let me take a deep breath because I'm about to go off. Woo! All right. Let's break this down. The first thing I want to say is that you got to remember this white girl, your coworker, she's a woman first. Okay, like I said previously, she's a woman first, so women are competitive. Meaning not all women, but some women are competitive. They want to have the best children. They want to make the most money. They want the best man. They want to have a guy that spoils them. They want to have the best looking guy. So you got to understand about women anyway. So that's that competitiveness. So women, no matter what race, is going to compare themselves to you anyway, no matter what you do. You being aloof is going to make it worse. Okay, because now they want to know what your bag is, what kind of menu, like what goes on with you. So number one, remember, she's a woman. So, okay, a lot of women act like that. Now, what's making it worse and why you're such a target is that she's a white woman and you're a black woman. You're a black woman that had your ex-boyfriend pick you up in a nice car. Now, what does that symbolize? The car to her symbolizes that he might have some money. Okay, now you might say, why does she care if your dude has some money? She's competitive. And I'm gonna take it a step further, and I'm just gonna tell it the way it is. Okay, with white women, you'll never hear them say this, but a lot of white people in general don't think highly of black people. They think that we are beneath them. They don't expect much from us. Have you ever noticed that an unattractive black woman who doesn't fix up never has problems with white girls? Have you ever noticed that? And she never will. It's only the black girls who are aloof, who might be pretty, who mind their own business, dress nice, who are smart. Y'all are going to have problems with white girls. And don't you ever let your ex-boyfriend or current boyfriend pick you up in a nice car. Oh, it's going to be on and popping. Because now she wants to know who he is. She wants to know what kind of men you can pull. And you want to know why? Because they don't expect much from us black women. They expect us to be ugly, overweight, degenerate, abundance on our head. They don't expect us to pull a guy with money. They think I'm gonna tell you, they think very low of us black women, and I think it's because they have been put on a pedestal themselves, and two, they have been around some black women, and maybe the black women didn't look so hot, or the men that the black women were dating were guys who didn't have any money. They're probably not used to they're not used to black women maybe having a guy with money. They think very little of us. They expect very little of us. That's why when you're attractive, you're smart, you dress nice, you're aloof, and you got an attractive boyfriend, and he have a nice car, you're gonna be a target to her. Because as a white woman, she feels that she's supposed to be better than you at all times. You're not supposed to have a man with money. You're not supposed to be beautiful. You're not supposed to be smart. You ain't supposed to have it going on. You're a black girl. So for her, how with some white people, they have a superiority complex where they feel they're supposed to be at the top and they feel you're supposed to be at the bottom. So if you have a guy that got more money than her, or you got a rich guy, she wants to know how did you get him? You're a black girl. You're not supposed to have a guy with money. You're a black girl. You're not supposed to be pretty. You're a black girl. You're not supposed to be smart. You're a black girl. You're not supposed to dress nice. Like, that's how they think. So when your ex-boyfriend picked you up in a nice car, oh yeah, it was on and popping in her mind. Okay. As far as white women being nosy, prime example, me and my ex-boyfriend was at a ice cream shop one time. Interracial couple, white girl with a black guy. I did a video about it. She was slim, she was cute, but she couldn't outdo me because white women are very plain looking to me. They're very plain. I had on a dress, she had on a dress. We were actually in line behind her. When she turned and saw me, she had a nice looking black boyfriend too. When she turned and saw me, she ran in the bathroom, I guess, to try to make sure her makeup was looking nice, and she came back out. They sat and had their ice cream. My boyfriend my ex-boyfriend at the time, he said, she's staring at you. The whole time she's sitting there with her black boyfriend. Her black boyfriend's minding his own business. She stared at me the whole time as I was getting napkins. I was getting the paper towel, whatever, napkins, paper towel, whatever, for my ice cream. And I had my sunglasses on, had a nice little dress, and I just had a smirk on my face. And my ex-boyfriend at the time kept saying, she keeps staring at you. And I just smirked. She just kept on staring at me. Okay, because she thought she was going to walk in there, her little dress on at the ice cream place with her black boyfriend, thought they was going to take the show. Oh, I'm in an interracial relationship with a black guy, and we got like interracial couples, sometimes they think that they the shit. They really do. They think somebody give a damn about them. They want people to bother them. They really do. And when nobody don't pay them no attention, it hurts their soul because they want to feel special, like I'm dating outside my race. Look at what I'm doing. So we left out the ice cream place, and my ex-boyfriend, he had a nice car, and he said she stood up and was looking out the window to see what kind of car he was driving. Why would she do that? It's the same reason why this white trick is bothering you and she wanted to befriend you on Facebook. Yeah, that's to see who your boyfriend is. Because I had anyway, I'm gonna get to that again. Anyway, she's doing this because she wants to see your boyfriend. Okay, because she's seen his car, so she thinks the car symbolizes he might have some money. She wants to know what he does for a living. How, this black girl got this man with money. How did she get him? And you could be very beautiful, and that's why you got him. But in her mind, it's like, okay, if you're attractive, you're smart, you're aloof, and you got a dude pick you up a nice car, you a target to her. They're very nosy because they don't expect much from black girls. They expect us to be with broke men. They expect us to be unattractive. That's why you notice black girls who are not that attractive, who walk around with bonnets on their head, overweight. You notice white girls have no problems with them. They have no problems with them. But the black girls who are well put together, if you're well put together, you dress nice at work, you fix yourself up, and like you said, your ex picked you up in a nice car, you are a target now. And like I said, the first reason you're a target because that's how women act. I had a woman at my last job. She was a black woman though. She asked me, was my boyfriend older than me, and was he muscular? So I guess she assumed that I like older men because I guess maybe she thought I like men with money, and she figured an older guy would have money, and she figured I would like a guy that's in shape. And then she asked me what my boyfriend's name was, and I know and then she tried to befriend me on Facebook. She wanted to know what kind of men I like because she was intrigued by me. Okay, so that's how some women are anyway. Now add the fact if she was a white girl, oh yeah, it would have been on and popping because women already are nosy anyway, and they like to compare themselves to you. They like to compare their guy to your guy. Like to compare their looks to your looks. They like to compare if they have kids to your kids, if you have kids. They like to compare your income to their income. They like to compare what you eat to what they eat. They like to compare themselves to you, and they like to come out on top, even though it's not a fucking competition. That's how most women are. Not most, but that's how a lot of insecure women are. The women who are insecure. But then a white woman, they don't think highly of us black women. They expect us to be the bottom of the barrel. Okay, they like being around degenerate black women who ain't got nothing going on for themselves to make themselves feel better. So when they run into a woman like you, and then you're aloof too. Oh, when you're aloof, it's the worst. They want to know, because women are nosy. A lot of women are nosy any goddamn way. But a white woman, when she seen you get picked up by that your ex and he hit that nice car, she want to know who the hell he is, because she's like, she got a guy with money and I don't. It's a fucking competition, and they don't think highly of us. So that's why so this is what I would do if I was you. I don't know how you dress going to work. I don't know how you look going to work. I would up the ante. I don't care. You probably be coming in there looking like a model. If I was you, I'll come in there looking like a supermodel to make her even more angry. Okay, because it's something about you that's triggering her to make her want to know more about you and to be in your goddamn business. Do not accept her friend request on Facebook. That black girl who friend requested me on Facebook, I did not accept her friend request because she had tried to get me fired. Before she had asked me my boyfriend's name, she ended up liking me in the end, but she was overly obsessed with me. I did not accept her friend request because she was gonna try to look at my boyfriend. Okay, she was too obsessed with me, and this woman's getting obsessed with you because it's something about you, probably how you look, how you carry yourself, on top of him picking you up in that nice car. See, white women are about status and money. I remember a white girl was asking me, what's your boyfriend do for a living? They are very curious as to income. White women a lot of times do go for the money, and so for them it's all about a man having, not all of them are not like that, but a lot of white women are into status, and they don't want to feel outdone. Like you was able to get a man with money, she couldn't. Okay, so this is why she's acting like that. She does not feel that a black woman should. She's not used to maybe a black woman having a man with money, and she wants to see what to do with him. She want to know, does he have money or not? She's very curious. I had a white girl harass me at a Christmas party. Like when they get intrigued by you, a lot of times it starts with how you look, how you carry yourself. Then they up the ante. Then they find out that your man has money. Or they think they do. Like I said, that white girl at the ice cream place. Why was she's there with her boyfriend. And why was she, once me and my ex-boyfriend left out the ice cream store, why would she then stand up and look out the window to see what car he's driving? Why would she give a damn? That's how they get down. Because she's like, okay, she's thinking, oh, well, she's attractive. He's a decent looking guy. You know, does he have money? It's a comparison. They want to compare their man to your man, their looks to your looks. And they don't think very highly of black women. They expect us to be at the goddamn bottom. They want us to be at the bottom. That's why the more attractive you are, educated, the more you have going on for yourself, and don't let you have a man with some money, he decent looking, you are going to be a target to her. But I would just I would just make her even more mad. I would just come in there looking even better. And I would just, you know, how that other white girl trying to do you brag about, how the other white girl's trying to brag about, how the other non-black woman is trying to brag to you about, you know, black guys liking her fat. With the white girl that's curious about you, I would start bragging to her about, yeah, you know, I went here, I went there, my boyfriend always taking me out. I would, make her even more curious. Get under her skin. Because something about you is intriguing to her. So that's what I have to say about that. Long video, but I had to get that out because, I'm really sick of these busted Beckys, and I'm just tired of it. And people don't understand what black girls go through dealing with white women. Like the incident that I had with a white girl calling the police on me, what her mother did, I got into it with her. It was a white girl bothering me. I didn't tell you all, but I'm gonna do that video. But when they called the police on me, it was because a white girl was talking trash to me, and I had to let her know who run this. It's me, not you. Okay, so she was talking trash to me, hating on me. She was fat, and you know, we got into it, and I threatened her, and some things went down. The police was called. Okay, it wasn't a black girl, you all. It was a white girl that was fucking with me. I went to a Christmas party. My boyfriend took me to his job's Christmas party. It was a white girl. She came on a dance floor to dance with me and to fuck with me. She bumped into my purse because she wanted me. See, white girls, they want your attention. When you act aloof towards them, they get upset. I have acknowledged white girls before and been nice to them, and they act snobbish towards me when I do that. But when I ignore them, when I go out and I look, and if I'm really fixed up and I ignore a white girl, she gravitates towards me more because she's like, oh, she's not acknowledging me. She thinks she's better than me. But when you look attractive and you acknowledge them, that's the wrong thing to do because they already have a superiority complex, some of them, and you're feeding into it. The best thing with white girls is to do, like in this particular situation, she already thinks that you got it going on. This particular white girl, not the non-black girl I was telling you earlier what to do with her, but this white girl right here that's being nosy. She's intrigued by you. She wants to be in your business. She thinks you can pull a man. She thinks you can pull a man with money, and so now she really want to know what the deal is with you. So you got the upper hand with her. So keep digging a knife in. Keep coming to work looking good. However you've been coming to work look even better. Okay, and shit, start bragging. You see how they get down? Start bragging about your boyfriend bought you this and that, and do not accept her friend request. Okay, that's how you handle her. Because see, they hate being ignored by a black woman who they are intrigued by. Okay, because they have a superiority complex. So when you're not at the bottom in their eyes, you know, when you are at a higher level or you on a level with them or higher, they got a problem with you. And now they're curious about you. Okay, so keep digging the knife in. Okay, keep being aloof. Do not accept her friend request. Start bragging about what your boyfriend bought you and all, even if he didn't buy you nothing. I would lie and say he did. Because then she thinks that then she thinks you can pull him in with money. And now she's upset. Now she want to know, like, how did you get him? Where you find him at? How, black girls aren't supposed to be with men with money. See, that's how they think. They have a superiority complex. And so play into that and put her in her place. You know what I mean? And, like I said, that happened with me. The white girl's bothering me. The girl at the Christmas party, she bumped into me, came over, asked me about my outfit. She wanted me to acknowledge her. She wanted my attention. They want your attention. And the best way is to ignore them and act arrogant. Repeat this again. Ignore them and act arrogant. The first girl I told you about, the non-black girl who keep bragging about the black guys liking her fat. I told you what to do with her. If you want to go that far. Okay, I told you what to do with her. She got to know that her race of men want you. Okay, and that you could give a damn about black men. This girl right here, she already feels threatened by you, and she feels your life might be better than hers. So you just dig the knife in even better. She's not gonna stop being intrigued by you, so you might as well put on a show for her. And the show would just means keep coming to work looking good, looking even better. Act like you living a life. Keep talking about how your boyfriend been buying you stuff, and don't accept her friend requests. All right, hope you enjoyed the video. I know it was long, but yeah.